I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because when I was doing some research on Bonnie Blue, don't support what she does, but I am gonna play devil's advocate for 1 second and say that some of the clips that I've seen of her promoting what she does on college campuses and what people are accusing her of as far as targeting like 18, 19-year-old boys, it totally brought me back to the Girls Gone Wild era. Like, there were advertisements for Girls Gone Wild, which was preying on like, you know, 18, 19-year-old college girls. It was on television. Like, they advertised buying those videos on television. And I know that there's a documentary, I haven't watched it, that goes into like the dark history of like what the Girls Gone Wild franchise was actually doing and things like that. But like, that was mainstream and was primarily like preying on young girls. So when I started seeing some of the clips of Bonnie Blue talking about going to college campuses and kind of targeting these like 18, 19-year-old boys, it felt like the same thing. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing by any means, but I am saying if you're so upset about what she's doing, but you're totally fine with the whole Girls Gone Wild era and all that stuff, you're a hypocrite. You know, I mean, we're acting like 18, 19-year-olds are being targeted is now like exclusively to boys when we've been preying on young girls at that age forever, and that doesn't make it right. I'm not excusing it, but at a certain point, it's interesting how as a society we're so freaked out that there's this woman who appears to be predatory towards young boys, but yet we were totally okay with the whole Girls Gone Wild franchise and that being advertised on mainstream television. If you've ever said that, hey, the girl's 18, she was an adult, she knew what she was doing, then I don't want to hear you complain about a woman going after an 18-year-old boy. I don't think it's right. I don't think that adults should be preying on teenagers. I think that's sick. But like, there's a hypocrisy there, and I hear people say things like, oh, we wouldn't be okay with a man bragging about targeting an 18-year-old girl. Yeah, our society has normalized that, like completely normalized that.